greetings, horror, sci-fi, and Scott Derrickson fans. Drew here from Horror, Sci-Fi, and Beyond, and we're here to review a movie by the man that I just mentioned, Scott Derrickson. And the movie in question is Sinister, starring Ethan Hawke, aka The Grabber, and I guess it's sort of appropriate because the new Black Phone movie is coming out in a few weeks. I literally just thought about that like today. That
Yeah,
movie's coming out. And I'm kind of excited about it. But
we'll see.
yeah. But with me today we got Jackson, the Singing Wizard Harbor. How's it going, man?
Howdy, y'all.
So this is like the second episode in a row where it's just me and you.
Not in a row.
Bro, that we're
Oh, I
posting.
guess. Oh, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah, well, 'cause we did a house episode earlier or last
Yeah.
week, but that's not coming out until October.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, plus I wanted to do another episode just so we have another episode.
Right. I forgot we're doing this out of order.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, and then hopefully me and Reed will be able to do our Birds review to wrap up our hour on Hitchcock
Yeah.
series.
I just
So,
got to remember not to bring up anything we've said in the past two episodes we've recorded because it won't
right
make any sense.
through the trees. God, I love that
I
song.
will find you.
And I'm still here breathing
I
now.
love that line. I'm still here breathing now.
Well,
Anyway,
that
I love that line. I'm still here breathing now. Like that's my favorite part of the song.
yeah. If you don't know
But
what we're talking about, that is a
stay tuned
song.
for like two more episodes.
Yeah, that is a song that was in the movie Jennifer's Body, which we already reviewed that movie with Jose Worley, who is Reed Lackey's cousin. And that's gonna be coming out, I believe, October 8th for our horror comedy
Yeah, I think so,
series, which is
yeah.
really fun. But yeah, so be looking forward to that. Um, and then be looking forward to the next episode after Hiscott or Hour and Hiscott. Um, if it's not coming in like next episode, it'll come like probably November, I would imagine.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And then hopefully, fingers crossed, we get to do that horror movie quiz with me and Reed.
I still haven't started that.
Oh really? You gotta get on that. Feel
I
like
know, but I'm trying to figure out how to structure it. So
okay.
I think
You
I've got an
got
idea, but I've
yeah,
just got
you
to
got a
figure
little bit of
out.
time.
Yeah.
Yeah, we still gotta set a date for that. But anyways, um so I know Jackson here has been foaming at the mouth to be talking about a little movie called Fantastic Four First Steps, which is funny because that's an MCU movie and Scott Derrickson directed the first Doctor Strange.
I mean, yeah, but
Yeah. Yeah, it all
okay.
comes around. Sinister,
Sure.
Black Phone, Doctor
Even
Strange.
though they have nothing to do with each other. Although, I guess if you want to play 6 degrees of Kevin Bacon here, uh, Scott Derrickson directed um, the first Doctor Strange, and then in the second Doctor Strange, which he didn't direct but was originally supposed to, Reed Richards shows up, but played by John
Oh
Krasinski.
yeah.
And then, Reed Richards is obviously the leader of the Fantastic Four. So, yeah,
Yeah.
there we go.
But anyway, let's get to the Fantastic Four First Steps review real quick. And full
I mean, I don't
spoilers.
want to call it a full review because
Oh
obviously we're going
yeah.
to have to talk about this on MCU Look Back years and years later down the
Yeah,
road.
because I want to do at least another year of the Hitchcock series. I want to
Ugh.
wait till we till Secret War come out before we pick that back up.
Oh, wow. Okay. That's going to be
That'll
a
be a
long
while.
wait. Yeah,
Yeah, well, I figure we have like that's like kind of more like a full palette. You know what I mean?
I guess. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true.
But yeah. So, what was your thoughts about Fantastic Four First Steps?
I was really skeptical going in because obviously there have been like three Fantastic Four movies, technically four, but one of them never got released.
Mm,
Um,
officially.
Officially, yeah. I've never seen like any bootlegs or anything, but I watched the whole documentary about the making of it and how upset everyone was that worked on the movie. Um, so, none of the Fantastic Four movies have been really good. So I was like, okay, well, it's MCU, but also MCU has let me down a lot in the
Mm.
past few years. but I'm happy to say I loved this movie.
Yeah.
Like
Okay.
I thought it was like sort of top tier. It felt like it was like a phase two or three kind of
Mm.
Marvel movie. I don't think it was perfect, but it was about as close as Marvel's come to that standard
Mm.
in a while. Although I did like, I liked Thunderbolts and I've liked some of the other
Oh yeah.
movies from the past couple
Oh, I
phases.
love Thunderbolt. That's so
Thunderbolts
far
is
that's my
great.
top 10 of the year.
Thunderbolts is great. I think I liked Fantastic Four slightly better.
Okay.
Um, just because I don't know, it felt fresh to me. And like I said, I don't think it's perfect. There's some things about it that doesn't work, but
Mm.
I just love the central conceit of it and how it like presented a very simple kind of moral quandary for the heroes and how they're going to get
Right.
out of it. Plus, major crushing on Silver Surfer. I'm just like Johnny Blaze in that sense. Like
Yeah.
I am all about some Silver Surfer.
I mean, it's really a goner. She's a
I
classic
yeah,
Blue.
and I had just seen Weapons when I saw this
Yeah,
movie.
she's
I
having
saw
a year this year because he had the
she is.
Wolfman, which he was kind of unforgettable or
Yeah,
forgettable
that
in.
wasn't a great movie, but
But Fantastic Four, she was great in Weapons.
yeah, she's awesome in Weapons, and I loved her as a Silver Surfer. So she's like one of my number one
Yeah,
crushes right
I
now.
was.
Yeah,
I know a lot of people were upset about a female Silver Surfer because that character traditionally is male, but I
right.
thought they justified it here.
Well, I mean, I don't think it matters because
Yeah,
it's an
I'm like
alien.
that. I don't.
It's a Silver Surfer. Who
Yeah, not
cares?
in what I
But
don't
also,
care
it's
about.
an alternate universe, so
Right, exactly. And I don't
yeah.
care about race swapping and
I don't
gender
either. I think
swapping, not
all I think
unless
all
it's
those
important.
debates are stupid.
Yeah, unless it's absolutely important to the character. The one of the
Right,
few times I had
exactly.
an issue with it was Snow White because that's why the character is named Snow White, and you cast it up to a
It
male
is it
actor.
is based on like a German folk tale or something.
Yeah,
So
but like I don't,
yeah.
but like going to
I
Little
didn't
Mermaid,
see that because it just looked bad in general.
yeah,
So
that movie went through the fucking ringer. But like I don't give a shit about Black Little Mermaid. Like it does not bother me at
no,
all.
in fact, they actually made it make sense in the movie because in the movie, the original story's set in, I don't know, Denmark or something like
Yeah.
that. But the live action one is set in the Caribbean.
Mm,
And Prince
really?
Eric's kind of the only white guy in the movie, and it's just
Wow,
because he
that
got
makes sense why
shipwrecked.
Sebastian has his accent now.
Right. I mean, he always did, but in the live action movie is set in the
Even though
Caribbean.
I guess he had more of like a Jamaican accent, but
That's in the Caribbean also.
oh really?
Jamaica? Yeah.
Oh, okay. Didn't know that.
Yes, it is.
I mean, I've been
Jamaica, Cuba, Puerto Rico,
I've been to
Dominican
the Caribbean.
Republic, Haiti, they're all in the Caribbean.
Yeah, I've been to the Caribbean. I saw Captain Jack Sparrow. He was eating a donut. But no, seriously, me and my dad back in 2013 we took a cruise to the Caribbean, which was pretty cool. So that was pretty fun.
I've been once on a Disney cruise and we went to Disney's private island. So I haven't really I've been in the Caribbean, but I've never been to any of the other countries or territories in the Caribbean. So
Yeah. That's cool. But so yeah, so I like Hell's female because of her backstory, which were kids and
right.
Galactic
It
destroying
makes
her world.
sense in the context of this story. Yes.
Right, and that's something that Sue Storm could relate to. And I
Hmm.
love what they did with Sue Storm.
She's awesome.
Yeah, because I just felt like Kate Mara, God bless her, I'm sure she's nice.
I mean, she's trying in that movie, but
Yeah.
that movie's not giving her anything to
Yeah,
work
and then like
with.
Jessica Alba, again, God bless her. She was just there to be for looks, to be
They
eye
put her in
candy.
there. Yeah, and spoilers for the Jennifer's Body episode. We talk about that a lot.
Yeah. And don't get me wrong, like I think Jessica Alba is absolutely gorgeous, but she didn't do
She
shit in that
is.
movie.
Well, that movie is so. I liked those movies at
Mm.
the time because
The first one nostalgic for me for sure.
I liked the second one too. It had
Mm.
some fun stuff in it, and but it's just it's too silly. Like, I
Yes.
don't mind silly,
The second one
but
definitely had my
yeah.
top five Stanley cameos of all time, maybe top three.
No, I don't
When he's trying to
remember
get
the
into when he's trying to
cameo.
get into their wedding, and he's like,
Okay.
and the guy's like, name Stanley. Yeah,
Uh,
right. No, I'm right, Stanley. Yeah, that one, the FedEx driver in Civil War is pretty funny, and then
hmm.
then I guess he's a DJ in Deadpool at the strip joint.
Oh yeah, he is,
Yeah,
isn't he?
yeah, the best line in that, he's like, "Remember, folks, you can't buy luck, but you can run for 5 minutes."
Oh, Stanley.
Uh, yeah, rest in peace, man. I'll be in a
Yeah.
better place. Um, but anyways, yeah, I love that. I love the fact that they did a whole bait and twist on you with Thunderbolts, where you thought when you saw that fantastic vehicle or whatever at the end of that movie, during the end credits of that movie, you thought
Yeah.
that Galactus was going to destroy their planet,
And
and
they
that's
were
the
gonna have
exact
to move everybody to the
right.
yeah.
And then so that's how Fantastic Four was going to end. So you're constantly on the suspense, like, oh, I know what's going to
Right.
happen. I know what's going to
Right.
happen. And then wait, no, did they defeat Galactus? Everything's okay. And then they get to that movie's end credit scene, and it's Franklin Richard a little bit older,
Hmm.
and Sue Storm is reading a book to her or to him,
Yeah.
and she walks away, and then she comes back, and it's Doctor Doom.
Yeah.
I'm like, holy fuck.
But we don't actually get to see Doctor Doom. We just see
Right,
like
but
the back of his
you see them
head.
in the
Yeah.
mask. But
Yeah.
well, I mean, not just one of those things like the Batman logo,
Right.
like
Everybody knows.
yeah, or like the Freddy Krueger glove. Like it
That was an okay part. I don't know, the post-credit scenes in Marvel, they just seem to be getting just more and more pointless.
oh,
Um,
I loved it. Like it
it
honestly.
was fine, but at this point, I'm just kind of over the post-credit. I still stay and watch them
Oh,
because,
I love other.
but
I think for like
uh,
the early the other ones in this phase, I agree with you. But the last two for Thunderbolt and this one, like got me like completely invested. Like I was a
yeah,
bit skeptical about Doomsday. I'm so excited for that movie. I'm more excited about that movie now.
we'll
Uh,
see.
yeah, I
I'm
still
just
think
gonna
it's a little bit
keep
over.
taking this on a case-by-case basis now.
Yeah,
You know,
I think it's a little overstuffed, but we'll see. Now if anybody's curious, 'cause I don't remember if I ever said this on my out of theater review or not. If anybody wants to know what movie I like better, this or Superman, honestly, I think I still like Superman more. Superman,
I think I like this one more than Superman too.
okay, that's
Yeah.
interesting.
I
Well,
mean,
now,
just
why?
barely. I really like Superman. I don't know. There was something about this. Maybe it was just maybe I'm grading on a curve
Hmm,
because I've been disappointed with so much Marvel over the past several years that, between this and Thunderbolts, they're just really having a good year.
right.
Um, and so maybe I graded a little bit too high, and
Yeah,
maybe if I
Captain America
watched it
doesn't even
again.
count. It shouldn't even
Oh
count.
yeah, no, that movie was awful. Um,
I wouldn't say it was awful, it's just
I thought it
lackluster.
was like absolutely one of the worst MCU movies.
Real?
Like I
Okay.
think it's down in the dumps with like Quantum Mania and some of those other ones. Yeah.
Ooh, you like it? You hated it that much?
I
Okay.
really hated it. Like I
That's
hated
that
it.
is saying something right there,
And
friend.
I really didn't want to. I was so excited for Anthony Mackie to take
Mm,
over the character because I really like him and I think he's very charismatic
mm.
and it seems like a cool guy. And then they gave him the worst movie around him. Like there's nothing he can do to save that movie. The script is terrible. It was obviously shot over, a long time
Mm.
and they reshot a lot of it. And like Giancarlo Esposito's character, that's obviously a character they added later
Oh,
for
absolutely. Well,
reshoots
I mean, people
because he
want,
doesn't matter at all and is not connected to the rest of the
yeah, for sure.
story.
Well, and people wanted him in the MCU for forever.
I know. And, I would have loved to see him play a good character, but man,
Yeah,
everything
Professor
about that
X, Mr.
movie,
Sinister.
right? Everything about that movie to me
Dude,
was an
hell, he would have been a
utter
good Doom.
disaster.
He would be a good Doom,
He'd be a
honestly.
great Doom. Yeah. I mean, it'd
Yeah.
be weird to see him as the leader of a Eastern European country. But
Yeah.
whatever. Stranger things have happened.
I
Um,
want I still really wanted Cillian Murphy. Like that would have been
he would have
perfect.
been great, but that's I don't know. I have a lot of thoughts on this, and I'm not somebody like I don't know a lot about Doctor Doom
Mhm.
lore or whatever.
I know a little
Um,
bit because I've seen comic
I
book
know I know a
reviews.
little bit,
Yeah.
but just through cultural osmosis. But I don't know. I always thought Christoph Waltz should have played Doom.
Ooh, he would have been good.
Yeah,
Yeah, could have brought like the menace, but
but also been
a
like
little
fun
campy.
and charismatic. Yeah,
Yeah, a little campy.
right.
Yeah, I hope they
Anyway,
get into like well, I mean, I don't know. Obviously, I don't know what they're gonna do with the Downey Jr. version,
I don't
the
know.
character.
I'm
But if they ever do like a different version, like more traditional Doom,
who
that's not
knows.
played by Downey, I really want to get. I really hope they get into the black magic side of it.
Anyway,
'Cause-
back to
yeah, sorry.
yeah, back to Fantastic Four though. Yeah, Vanessa Kirby is the real MVP for me. I
Hmm.
like Johnny Storm was pretty good. I like that guy. I can't ever think of that guy's name. What's his name?
Oh,
The
Joseph Quinn.
actor. Joseph Quinn. Yeah. He's
Yeah,
just got
Eddie
one of those
Munson,
kind
my
of
boy.
generic he's got one of those kind of generic names though.
Yeah.
So I never remember it. I liked him okay. He was pretty good. The one scene I really loved of him is when he goes to the Silver Surfer or whatever, and he's just straight up is like, if you want to take somebody, just take me.
Mhm.
I don't care. I'll go with you, you know, if it means it's to save Earth. That's pretty cool. Like,
Mhm.
you think Johnny Storm is just kind of this like sort of hotshot playboy type,
Right.
but no, he's got a real soul to
Yeah,
him.
to be honest, I still really love Chris Evans in the role. When I think of Johnny Storm, a hot shot, womanizing,
Sure.
cocky,
Yeah, and
like
that's
he's it for me.
that's a sort of different take on the character.
Yeah.
This character is a little bit more of like a
Same
cool uncle type.
yeah, and same thing and he was good in that. And same thing, even though it's a different type of character, same thing with Michael Chiklis in the thing. Like he will always be the thing.
Yeah. I
And
don't
he was
know.
the only person within the four cast members of those characters that actually read Fantastic Four as a kid and knew about the character.
Oh, that's cool. I mean, yeah, nothing, you can't take anything away from Michael Chiklis. He was kind of born to play that character.
Oh yeah.
But Eben Moss Bacharach, I think that's how you say his
Hmm.
name. I like him. Have you ever watched The Bear?
No, I need to. I really do need
It's
to.
a good show. I still haven't watched the latest season.
Hmm.
But he's really good on it. He plays this sort of like grouchy cook, which is sort of perfect, energy for playing the thing as well.
Yeah,
I was
and I really liked how and I hope they explore this in later, entries that he's in. I really liked how they got into the character, Judaism a little bit.
hmm.
I mean, I think that after the Jew, is Jewish, and then I can't remember her name. It's the actress from Rush and Doll on Netflix.
Yeah, Natasha Lyonne.
Yeah, I think and she's Jewish too, right? Like the love interest kind of character.
Uh, I'm not sure.
Yeah.
So
But no, but she basically works at like the Jewish church or something like that, like an organization, like her character does.
I don't even think I registered that when I saw it. Is it like a synagogue school?
I think so,
Oh, okay. I didn't
or like
even
Hebrew
notice.
school or
I
something.
didn't. Yeah, it didn't even register with me
Yeah,
that
well,
that's
I
what
just
it was. That's
remember.
cool though. I mean, Stan Lee was Jewish, so it would make sense
Yeah, and
to
I feel like
have.
the only
Yeah.
other time that they really address a character's religion in any superhero thing or comic book media outside the comics ever was like Daredevil, the Daredevil stuff.
Well, Ms. Marvel.
Oh, I haven't seen Miss Marvel yet.
Oh, Ms. Marvel. I mean, she's Muslim, and it's a big part of the story. Yeah.
Okay.
Hmm.
Yeah, I think that's really cool, man. Yeah, I wish they would do that a little bit more, because I do find, even though I'm not religious myself, I do find the topic.
Oh, Nightcrawler. That's another one.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah,
He's
yeah.
he's very religious, and that's a big part of his
Oh
character. Yeah.
man, I haven't seen the whole episode, but that episode where he converts in the
Wolverine.
series when
That's such a crazy thing that happened in a kids cartoon in the 90s.
yeah he converts Wolverine into Catholicism, which I thought was absolutely beautiful.
It's a
Like,
really well done moment, but it's just very strange that that was in a kid's cartoon in the 90s.
yeah.
So,
But anyways, to answer my question, after like several minutes of talking, um,
yeah, we're just kind of doing the
yeah,
normal thing.
I kind of like Superman more.
Okay.
Um, Typically, because I feel like that's a movie that stirs my imagination a little bit more.
I can see that. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, I think it's a more both movies are very inspirational,
Hmm.
but if I
An untraditional take on a very traditional comic.
yes, and
Yes.
if I look back at it, both movies, and see what's going on, and I don't want to get into specifics, but I see what's going on in the world today with people just being crappy to each other online and all that stuff.
Yeah.
What movie makes me want to be a better man? Fantastic Four or Superman? Superman does. Like I want to be like Superman. Like now that Chris Evans is no longer Captain America, or he hasn't been Captain America for a while,
Yeah.
Darren Cornsweet Superman is my new Captain America. He's my comic book movie hero that I
Yeah,
want to
that
be
makes
like.
sense. I mean, everybody makes fun of when he saves the squirrel, but I love that he saves the squirrel.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
just the way that he treats people.
Yeah.
Yeah, this
He
reverence
wants
for
to
humanity.
save the kaiju.
Mhm.
He gets mad that the Justice Gang kill the kaiju. So,
Yeah, man. Yeah, the second time I watched that movie, and we talked about this all pod one time when we did our Bubba Hotep review.
hmm.
There's a few moments in that movie that almost made me cry. It
Yeah.
was the speech that his Earth dad gave to him.
Hmm.
It's when the kid raises a flag to call on Superman.
Oh, that's the best.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
then his Superman's final speech at the end. Like
Hmm.
those three, and then the very end, the punk rocker, Iggy Pop.
Yeah.
Yeah,
See, I got really emotional during Fantastic Four.
yeah. I
Like
did too, but not to that level where I almost wanted to
When
cry.
Johnny says take me instead, that got to me. And then
Mhm.
the ending, like the whole climactic scene with Sue and how she sacrifices herself. Like I was like I actually thought she was gonna be just dead.
Mhm.
I don't know why. I fell for the movie's tricks, I
Mhm.
guess. Because I've seen a ton of these movies, but something in me, when she quote unquote dies,
Mhm.
uh, I got really upset and I was sitting there bawling. And I was
Right.
out loud because I was in what I thought was an empty theater. I
Mhm.
discovered there were two other people in the theater after the movie was over, and then I felt really embarrassed because I was out loud just going, "No, no, not Sue," and I'm crying like
Honestly,
out
I'll be honest
loud.
with you. I was the same way when Weapons ended. Like as soon as the credits hit, I'm like, "What the fuck?" And then
Yeah.
the guy next to me started laughing at me.
So, but anyway, I got
Hey, that's where you get.
really emotional during that sequence.
Yeah, and that's where you
Um,
get in the movie. Just have a serious experience with people.
right. I am somebody I love having emotional experiences
Mm,
in movies. I had one during Weapons.
mm,
I had one during Fantastic
mm.
Four. So I had one during Thunderbolts, man. At the end of
Yeah,
that movie.
yeah. Honestly, the last movie I went to go see in theaters was The Last Conjuring, and they focused more on the Warrens,
Okay.
and then like their daughter. Like there are some scenes in that got me emotional, man. Where I was almost crying.
Hmm. I gave up on that franchise.
I really,
Yeah,
I
after the second one, I was just like, I don't care anymore.
yeah, I still like those movies, even though the real life Warrens are not the best.
Not great. Not great. Mm-mm.
Yeah, but I kind of live vicariously through the fictional versions of those
Sure.
characters
You can
played
just
by,
treat them like made up characters,
yeah,
even though they have the same names. They're not the same people.
yeah, and I just love,
So
I absolutely love Vigor Farmiga and Patrick Wilson.
they're great.
Yeah,
I don't
and they
want to
seem
take
like they're
anything away
genuinely
from
nice
them,
people
but
too.
after the second one, because the second one was just, oh, let's just do the first one, but in England. Um,
Yeah,
and then I was just like, I don't care about these movies. Because then everything was like, oh, now we're going to do like Annabelle movies. And they did
I
like
haven't seen
three
any
of
of the
those.
spin-offs.
I saw like Annabelle Creation, I guess, the prequel where the girl dies and her spirit gets trapped in the doll or something. I don't know. It was dumb. I hated it.
Yeah, Well, I remember I watched an interview with Wilson when he was promoting in The Last Insidious, the one that he
See,
directed.
I've never watched any of those.
Okay. Well, he
Yeah.
got the band Ghost to do a cover of a song called "Stay" by the Shakespeare Sisters from the
Okay.
90s. And he basically said in this interview that he wanted to have like his own Doc and Dream Warriors. And I'm like, oh my God, I love you even more, Patrick Wilson. Because I fucking love Dream Warriors. Dream Warriors! But yeah, that's our Fantastic Four discussion. That went
Sort
on.
of, yeah. More to come in like 6 years when we finally get around to
Yeah, we
reviewing it
decided that
with
we're not going to
Eric and
do.
everybody.
We decided that we're not going to do any of the Disney Plus though. Like we'll bring them up if need
Yeah,
be.
I think that would be way too much, like
Yeah,
for us even to handle. Like
I
we
do.
don't. I don't
I
want to
do
watch some
really
of
want to
those
make an
shows again.
exception for WandaVision though. I do want to.
WandaVision is really good, but that was one season and
Mm,
it's self-contained
it's
and it
great, man.
actually connects directly to one of the movies. So
Yeah, I feel like we have to make an exception for that at least.
I'd be okay with making that the only exception, but
Yeah, but give
and
me a
I
few.
don't hate all the shows. Like I really like Ms. Marvel. I think that's a
Yeah,
really good one.
like
Uh,
maybe we could do Loki because that kind of connects to some stuff. I don't know. We'll see
well,
how it
if you
plays out.
start doing that, if you start playing that game, we're gonna end up doing all of them.
Okay.
Except for Moon Knight. Moon Knight doesn't connect to any of them at all,
Yeah.
and that's one of the worst ones. So
I mean, Hawkeye didn't connect to any of that. But anyways, I digest.
Hawkeye did because it has Yelena as one of the major characters.
Oh shoot.
Yeah.
Is it seen the Thunderbolts, right?
She's like the main one. It's Florence Pugh.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, because one Flew fought um
Yeah.
Haley Steinfeld's
It was
character.
a whole thing. Yeah, on that
Yeah.
show. Yeah.
All right.
And she had the best scenes anyway.
Yeah. But anyways, let's get to the sit down to the Sinister discussion.
Okay.
In the plot summary for Sinister, according to the Internet Movie Database, a controversial true crime writer finds a box of Super 8 home movies in his new home, revealing a murder case that he's currently researching that could be an unknown serial killer whose legacy dates back to the 60s.
New details today in the grisly murders of a local family found earlier this week.
I didn't want to move here.
We couldn't afford to live in the old house anymore. Plus, the new story I'm writing is here.
Is the story a good one this time?
I'm gonna write the best book that anybody's ever read. I got a really good feeling about this. You gotta be kidding me. Family hanging out. Barbecue 79. That's the family who lived here.
You think these are serial murders?
I don't know. The first one I found dates back to the 60s.
All right, so we're back. And what is your quick thought? I don't know how you find out about this movie, and what is your quick thoughts about it?
I had forgotten that this movie came out in 2012. Like, wow,
Yeah,
that's a long time ago. I felt like this movie came out in like 2016 or 17, which is still not, a short time ago, but yeah,
a
I'd
decade,
forgotten.
over
Yeah,
a decade.
I'd forgotten this movie was this old. I saw trailers for it when it came out and I went to go see it in the movies because I was in my late 20s at that point.
Mhm.
And I love Ethan Hawke. I have since I was a kid, ever since I saw White Fang.
Oh yeah, because
You ever
you're
seen?
there way back in the day, like Dead Poet Society kind of
Oh yeah,
thing.
well, I saw Dead Poet Society later. The first thing I remember him in was the Disney live action version of White Fang.
Okay.
And I used to watch that movie all the time when I was a kid. So I've always been a big Ethan Hawke fan. In fact, I've always said you know how, everybody has celebrity crushes, but if I had like a celebrity like BFF, like somebody I just would want to hang out with all the time, it's Ethan Hawke.
Mm.
Because he seems like the coolest to me. I don't know why. There's something about him.
Mine would probably be Seth Rogen.
Sure, that'd be a good one too. He'd
Yeah, I
be a
don't
lot of
always like
fun.
his sense of humor, but he seemed like a cool guy.
Yeah, he would be a lot of fun. But for
Though,
me, like something about Ethan Hawke really speaks
yeah.
to my weird sort of hippie spirit, I
Yeah, though
guess.
it would be really weird when the Bong comes out with Seth Rogen. And I'm like, yeah, I'm good, man. I'm good.
Oh, not for me. I'd be all about that.
I
Oh
don't
yeah.
care if other people smoke weed. I'm just not. It's just not my my thing. But yeah. Anyways, how I discovered this movie was it was just one of those things that I just kept hearing about, and I heard it's like scientifically the scariest movie of all time.
I don't understand how they're getting that data, but okay.
Yeah. But I finally watched it in 2023, and I absolutely loved it.
Hmm.
And I thought to myself, if they ever remade The Shining, they need to get Scott Derrickson to direct it. He'd be perfect.
See, okay. And we kind of skipped over my quick thoughts
Oh, I'm
because
sorry, man. I'm sorry. I
no,
thought
it's
you.
okay. It's fine. It flows into the discussion really well, actually, because I don't love this movie. I
Really?
just no. Like, okay, I can't remember exactly how I felt when I saw it, but I'm pretty sure that my letterbox rating is from, if not right back then, it was ported over from IMDb.
Mm-hmm.
I have it rated as a 3 out of 5,
Mm-hmm.
and I haven't changed it. And so I guess back then I just thought it was okay. And then I watched it again last night after having not watched it for years and years. I don't know. I was kind of bored watching
Really?
it. Yeah, I don't know. I want to like it because I love Ethan Hawke, and Scott Derrickson is one of those directors I'm always rooting for because I think he seems like a good guy, and sometimes when he nails it, he really nails it. Like
Mm-hmm.
I love The Exorcism of Emily Rose, and I love The Black Phone. And then sometimes he makes movies that I'm not sure what he's doing, like The Day the Earth Stood Still. And then he made the Doctor Strange movie, which is pretty good, but that's him making a Marvel movie, and they're very restrictive over at Marvel a lot of
Mm-hmm.
the time. And I don't know. What else did he make? I
Not
don't know.
sure.
Deliver Us from Evil, I never saw.
Okay.
And I haven't seen The Gorge yet either. But
Scored
that
is
seems
okay.
like that seems like him doing more like a Day the Earth Stood Still, like more of like a sci-fi action movie. And I don't know, he just doesn't always work for me. Like sometimes when he hits, he really hits. But
Mm,
this to me is like it's very middle of the road. I don't know.
yeah. But yeah, like I said, I really enjoyed this movie. I can
Yeah.
see how it can generally freak out some people.
I guess. Yeah.
Like, 'cause this is some freaky stuff. This is like a guy like watching like actual fucking murders happening
It's
controlled by
like
the demon.
it's like there's found footage movies, and then there's this movie, which is about the guy finding the footage to put in the found footage movie.
Okay.
It's kind of the making of a found footage movie.
Mhm. Basically. But
Yeah.
yeah, but I think yeah, I thought to myself like this is basically kind of signing like a guy
I mean, it's a
so
writer,
deep
yeah.
into his work, yeah. And
And he's
honestly,
drinking a lot, and he's having a very strained relationship with his
mhm,
wife. Like there's a lot of The Shining in there, which is exactly why Scott Derrickson shouldn't do The Shining because he already did it with
yeah, I
this movie.
disagree. I think you'd be a really good. And
Okay.
honestly, if
You're
Ethan
not going to
Hawke
pick
was
Flanagan? Obviously, Flanagan is the guy to do it,
yeah, but that's
even
the
though
thing
he kind
about
of
it is you
already
don't
did
get
it.
Doctor Strange or Doctor
Yeah,
Sleep.
he already did that. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
but I think Ethan Hawke would be a really good Jack Torrance if he was 10 years younger.
I say let's give that job to Jordan Peele. Let's
Oh,
let Jordan
yeah.
Peele make a Shining remake.
Well, remember we did that.
Because it'd be good. He'd cast somebody like what's the guy? He'd cast like Coleman Domingo or yeah,
Yeah.
somebody like that.
I don't
And
know
it would
about as
rule.
I don't know about as Jack. but he would definitely be a good Grady, not Grady, the bartender guy.
Dick Halloran.
Yes, but I was
Oh,
thinking
you're thinking about the former like caretaker.
no, I'm talking about the bartender guy, Floyd
Oh, well,
Lloyd.
that's not. Oh, that's Floyd. Yeah, but then there's Grady is like he appears as the hotel
Mm,
manager, but he's really the former caretaker.
yeah,
Yeah. I
yeah,
get some of those characters mixed up, like the ghost characters in that. I get them mixed up.
yeah. Well, I mean, of course, you would have to get like Daniel Kaluuya as Jack. That's like his guy at this point.
Sure. Yeah. He's already made a couple movies
Yeah,
with
or
him, so
Michael
that
B.
makes
Jordan.
sense.
Holy shit, Michael B. Jordan as Jack Torrance and then
He's
Jordan
too
Peele.
cool. He's too cool to play Jack Torrance, though. Like
Okay.
really, you know who would be good?
Mm,
Lakeith
who?
Stanfield.
Ooh, and we just watched
Hollywood, let's
Sorry
make
to
this
Bother You
happen.
on our Memphis trip.
Let's make this happen. Jordan Peele directing a shining adaptation that's more faithful to the novel,
Mm,
starring Lakeith Stanfield as Jack Torrance.
yeah,
Let's make it happen.
I still want Elizabeth Moss as Wendy.
That would work, yeah.
Yeah, well, remember we did that cat art that Drain cast a couple of years
Oh
ago.
yeah, because I did Wes Anderson. I can't remember who I cast.
Yeah, I remember I picked Jackson Cohen something something from The Invisible Man as my Jack.
Oh,
Yeah, like he was
okay.
like the Invisible Man, like he was Adrian.
Yeah, see, that's the thing. He's invisible most of the movie, so I don't remember the
Oh
actor.
yeah, he was also in House of Haunted Hill or Haunted at Hill House.
Okay, see, I watched like 2 episodes and didn't finish it, so
Okay, yeah, he's
yeah.
not prominent till like later in the.
Okay.
Yeah, but yeah, I think he would be really good. But yeah, but
Okay, well,
you fucking Jordan Peele directed
yes,
Shining
this
remake
needs to
with
happen.
Keith Stanfield,
Yes,
dude. Yeah.
that would rule.
Hey, I need you guys. I need all of you guys who's listening to this to send this episode to Jordan Peele and make this shit happen. And have Mike Flanagan produce it too.
Yeah, let's get those two together. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So, anyways, my quick thoughts about this movie is I really enjoy it. Like, it is generally really creepy, and the first shot of the family hanging, like, generally got on my skin the first time I watched
Right.
it. I'm like, oh my god, what am I watching? And I didn't know anything about Bughuul. Like, I didn't know that it was like a
Yeah.
demonic thing going on.
Yeah, I mean, I don't remember what the trailers showed or didn't show at the time. Like, I feel like they were pretty vague. It's like, oh, it's a haunted house type movie,
Hmm.
because The Conjuring had come out, what, 3 years before this movie
Yeah, and the
and was
Sinister.
such a big hit. And so many movies were like trying
No, I
to,
think it came out a year later because this was 2012. That was 2013.
oh, was The Conjuring 2013? For some reason, I thought it was 2009.
Yeah, and then Insidious was 11.
Oh, okay, so maybe Insidious is the movie. Because I was thinking that The Conjuring came out before this movie.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
back
this
to
movie
back,
is
you get, like,
not trying to capitalize on The Conjuring. Okay, I had it all reversed in my mind.
yeah, so like back to back, like 3 years in a row, you got like pretty prominent like demonic movies coming out.
Yeah, I guess it was just a thing at the time
Mhm.
because I don't know, Paranormal Activity was such a big thing, but that was like
Yeah,
2007. Um, and
yeah.
then you start getting a lot of other like demon type movies.
Mm.
And this one is, as we said, partially found footage.
Right.
So, um,
But yeah, but I love that opening shot. That is
the
just
opening
so
shot is great because you don't know what kind of movie you've gotten yourself into.
yeah.
Like it
Well,
really takes you by
well,
surprise.
what's really creepy about it is you actually see the hacksaw like cut the branch down. Like if you really look at the
Oh
footage.
yeah, but there's like a sort of beam of light, so you
Mm,
can't see the kid doing it.
right.
It's really weird. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, another thing I really like about this movie is in other kind of movies where people are watching like fucked up stuff on the screen, like The Ring or whatever, those it's clearly a shot of the TV or whatever.
Hmm.
This one is take you inside the screen, like you're
It is.
actually
Yeah.
there, like
Hmm.
you're actually filming it yourself.
Yeah.
I thought that was really genius.
I mean, there are things I like about this movie, even
Mhm.
though I'm kind of middling on it. And the the sort of Super 8 footage parts of the movie are, you know, they're great. They're all great. Even the ones that are not quite as like graphic, you know, like
Mhm.
there's the car fire, which you don't really see anything. You just see
Yeah.
people in the car and then you see the car on fire.
Which one's the most
Um,
messed up to you? Like which one
oh,
like
the lawnmower. It's the lawnmower. That's the one. That's the only one that genuinely like freaked me out when I saw it in the theater.
early?
Mm-hmm.
The one that got me the knife kill, like the kitchen knife kill.
Mm-hmm.
Like that is so real.
Yeah, and that's more of like a slow burn, like just kind of like
Hmm.
going to each person. But there's something about you just see them pushing the lawnmower, and there's
Hmm.
like the light on the camera, and that's the only light in the scene.
Oh
And
yeah.
they're, mowing their lawn at night. And you basically expect what happens to happen, but it's still really shocking when it does because
Mhm.
that lawnmower goes on by itself for so long.
Right.
Like they delay the kill so much.
Oh
And
yeah,
then it's the
and
only thing in the video you see. You don't see him kill any of the other family members. You just see that person
oh yeah.
and then it cuts away.
Yeah, and Ethan Hawke really sells his
He does.
reaction to
Yeah,
that.
that one in particular because I think that shot was in the trailer where he like jumps back from the
Oh
screen.
yeah, well definitely. Yeah, it is because I had
Yeah,
to cut. I have to get part of the trailer for this
right.
episode, and that's in
So
there.
I I love Ethan Hawke. He's
Well, and
great.
you jump into the end of the movie, like that part where he's back at the college campus that he used to work at, and
Hmm.
he gets sent those photos, those possessed photos from Vincent D'Onofrio's character, and then he calls them, and then when he's waiting for D'Onofrio to pick up, like he puts his hand over his eyes, like he's like just so freaked out and like
Hmm.
so like just stressed, because he's seen all this other bullshit, and now he's probably about to get answers, and he's so scared at this point.
Well,
He's
now
just
that you
so
brought up his
petrified.
name, we got to talk about the Vincent D'Onofrio in this
Yes, this is like
movie.
breaking character for him a little bit.
It's it's such a weird thing that you get like one of the greatest character actors
Mm,
of his generation to show up to basically be on a Zoom call for two scenes.
right.
But there's something about it that works
Mm,
because I hate the scenes. I hate that they're just giving him like he's just the exposition machine, you know? He's just there to explain like who Bagul is and all these ancient rituals and stuff like that, which is a dumb part of any horror movie is but they give it to Vincent D'Onofrio so he actually seems real, like he's a real like weird professor at some small college. And
right.
probably the other faculty members don't like him because he's such a weirdo. And he's wearing a Pink Floyd shirt or something. I think it's a Pink Floyd shirt
Maybe.
in one scene. I don't know. There's something about the way he delivers the exposition that just kind of makes it work, even though I think it's written terribly in
Mm,
those scenes. Anyway,
yeah, for sure. Well, he's one of those character actors where I always forget about him.
you always forget about him, but he's never not great. He's always like
Yeah.
Men in Black. He's the best thing about that movie.
Give me sugar and water. More. More.
Because whoever has who has ever as an actor had to sit down and think, okay, I'm wearing human skin, but I'm really a giant insect
Yeah,
that's
cockroach.
crammed inside the human skin. And so now I have to figure out how a giant insect crammed inside human skin will work.
Right.
How it will move around. And it's not going to move normally. But he puts so much thought and commitment into that character. He's just one of the best. And the fact that he just shows up in this movie for two scenes basically on Zoom
Mm,
and he still is good even though he's not given good dialogue or anything.
yeah. And yeah, he
So,
was Private Powell or Pyle in
oh
Full Metal
yeah, that's
Jacket.
one of his first movies. Yeah,
Yeah.
maybe his first movie.
I am living in a world of shit.
Yeah.
I still need to
I
see the whole
mean,
movie.
Kingpin, talking about like
Oh my god.
Marvel shows, that is, it's not officially part of the MCU. I guess it kind of is now because they've ported it over. But like when that series got made, it wasn't really part of the rest of it. But man, he's the best. He's one of the best MCU villains if you want to count all the
God, yeah,
shows.
Well, I mean, he did such a
Like,
big presence in that.
he's so
Yeah,
good.
when they announced him, I'm like, yes, he's gonna be perfect. And I kind of like
Yeah.
Michael Clark Duncan in the Affleck movie, but
He's good, but his that's a campy kind of stupid movie, and he's not really given any good stuff.
yeah, dude, the
But
best part about that Daredevil is the Evanescence song.
that's true. There's two Evanescence songs in that movie.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah,
Uh,
because there's Bring Me to Life, and then there's also My Immortal, which is another song from their first album.
really? It's in that movie? I love
Yeah,
that song.
it's one of the scenes between like Daredevil and Elektra. Like I think
Okay.
it's when they're like on the roof and it's raining or
Mhm.
something like that. They play My Immortal.
Yeah, like right before they,
Yeah.
yeah, chicka wow wow, chicka wow wow.
Yeah, but I can't remember exactly.
Yeah, that's like the worst part about being Daredevil is like you get to like make love with Jennifer Garner, but you can't see. You can only feel.
I mean, he can sort of see. He's got this sort of like
Yeah,
sonar or whatever that he works with.
yeah, I guess so.
So,
But anyways,
plus his other senses are super heightened.
oh yeah,
So,
you're killing his sex
I don't
organ.
think it matters.
Nah, God, that's like Brody from Mallrats.
Yeah, this is getting very Brody-esque here.
Your friend there's a little bit too preoccupied with superhero sex organs.
Okay.
Um,
Sinister. It's a dumb title.
a little bit. It's kind of
It's,
generic.
it's it's so generic. Like you might as well just name the movie generic if you're just gonna call it Sinister. They
Yeah,
couldn't
it's
come up
like
with anything better than that. Come on.
yeah, it's like Jordan Peele movies. Like okay,
Yeah, but like those like Jordan Peele movies, they still like conjure up a sort of feeling with their title. Like,
I
you know,
disagree.
oh, see, no,
I think Nope's a dumb title. I
oh
think
no,
Nope's the dumbest title.
I think Nope is a perfect title for that
No,
movie.
I think it's
Hmm.
stupid. Oh, because the character says nope in the middle of the movie.
No, 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 no. It's
Like,
so I don't feel qualified to say this, but just from being on the internet a lot, like that word is just very much a black thing,
no, I get it. Like
especially
that
when it comes to
whole
horror movies. So, just based on what I've been taught by that culture, like that title is perfect.
yeah, I just feel like anything that he's attached to besides Candyman, like they could not just name it a title. Because like Get Out, okay, he's trying to get out, but like
I don't know. I love how simple they are.
yeah,
Get
it's like well,
Out,
no,
Us, Nope. I don't know. I love that.
well, then it's like that's like that can be any horror movie, and then Us makes
Yeah,
sense for
but
that movie, and then you know how I feel about Nope.
well, okay, but I don't know. There's something about Sinister, like because it doesn't even like it's not even like something they say in the movie. It's
Right.
just a word that sort of vaguely describes the demonic presence of the movie.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Why not vicious? You could call it vicious. You know, it
Right.
would mean exactly the same thing
Mm.
if you called it that. Evil, call it evil. Just the
Yep.
movie. That's the name of the movie. Evil.
Am I evil?
I d- so I don't know. I hate the title of this movie.
Yeah, I don't hate it as much as Nope. I get what you're saying from like the black culture and how black
Yeah.
people react to horror movies compared to white people. I get that, but it's just kind of dumb. But anyway, hey, I'm not here to judge Jordan Peele. Like Jordan Peele's
I
a fucking
know.
man.
Yeah. We just talked about him for a while
Yeah.
on a movie that's never going to get made. So,
Hey, don't say it. Hey, you don't say that, man. Don't say that. He's the big signing fan.
I'm sure he is. Yeah, I could see that.
Yeah, that was like one of his like well the book especially was like a big influence on him in Get Out. But anyways, going back to Sinister, I like how the sheriff of this town does not like Elson, Ethan Hawke's character.
Do
Because
you know who that guy is?
no.
His name is Fred Thompson, and he used to be like I can't remember if he was a congressman or a senator from Tennessee.
Really?
Like he was an actor, and then he, went to Congress for several years
Hmm.
from Tennessee, and then he went back to being an actor. Then he died, I think, a few years ago. But
Oh, okay.
yeah,
That's
I
sad.
don't know. It was very strange. He was a Republican, but
Oh, yeah,
he was a
surprising.
Republican back when they were more reasonable.
Yeah.
So
Um, So he did not like Ellison because of the immense information that he puts in his true crime novels, and he basically is saying that he's wasting his time here.
Yeah.
Which makes me wonder, did the Seraph know have any hint of anything that's going on?
I don't think so. I think it's just more being cynical about Ethan Hawke as a
Hmm.
person because he wrote this one really good book and then wrote a couple other ones where he just got it wrong. And in one case, like his theory led to the perpetrator going free.
Yeah, and I
Um,
think maybe like his character
plus,
Elson was maybe like pretty humble before
I don't
that
think
first
he
book.
ever, I don't think he ever was humble.
Really?
Yeah, based on like the clips that we see of him, like on talk shows and stuff like that, later in the movie, I don't think he ever was humble.
Okay.
And I think that's kind of the point this movie is trying to make. I think it's about hubris and pride.
Okay, because I was thinking maybe he was kind of humble and then he got a little bit of that success and he kind of became a little
Yeah,
bit.
maybe he was humble when he wrote the book, but by
Mhm.
the time we're seeing him like on the talk show
Yeah,
talking about the
that's what I
book,
meant. Yeah.
okay. Yeah, maybe he was back then, when he and his wife first met and got
Mhm.
married and everything. Um,
Yeah, it was just crazy because like Ethan Hawke did not seem that way at all. Like
what?
he didn't seem egotistical at all. Like he actually seemed pretty level-headed.
Like as his character in the movie?
No, in real life.
Oh, in real life? Yeah, I think he's probably like everybody that's had their brush with stardom, he's probably
Mm,
got some sort of ego. But I think he probably focuses it well. He
mm,
puts it into his work, and I don't know. That's what I'd like to think about him. He
mm,
seems cool. You know, he has a good relationship with his ex-wife, I think, and
mm.
his daughter and
Yeah,
all of
what's
that.
funny
So,
was I never knew he was married to Uma Thurman until after I watched season three of Stranger Things, and then everybody was saying that after they played Robin was Ethan Hawke and Uma Thurman's
well, I mean,
kid.
she looks almost exactly like her
Yeah, I'm like,
mom,
wow, I
with
did
just
not
a
know they were.
little bit of Ethan in there for good measure.
Yeah, I'm like, wow, I didn't even know that they ever were married.
Yeah, I believe they met on Gattaca in
Okay,
like 97 or 98. Um, maybe 96. Anyway, they met on that movie and then they were together for several years and of course had Maya Hawke out of
yeah,
that. So,
yeah, and and Maya and Ethan seem like they're really close.
right. Yeah. I need to see the movie that he directed where she plays Flannery O'Connor.
Ooh, I heard about that.
It's called Wildcat. I still haven't seen it. I
Yeah,
really want to though.
yeah, I
Um,
remember that was talked about on the Fear of God podcast. I think Jess talked
oh,
about that.
okay.
Yeah, one of the frequent collaborators who we haven't had on here yet, but
Jess is hard to pin down. She's very busy a lot.
oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
But so yeah, I like that kind of side of the character where like you kind of get kind of consumed by your work, and it kind
Hmm.
of reflects on us as horror fans a little bit too, because we kind of tend to get real obsessed with fucked up material.
This is true.
And to the point where like I see movies that are so disturbing and
Hmm.
that end so darkly that I have to watch something light or funny. Like I remember like the night I watched The Late Night with the Devil. Love that movie. Made my top 10 for the year.
Right.
And I went on to watch it again. I had to watch Freaky Friday, the one with Jamie Lee Curtis after the fact, because it freaked me out so much.
Hmm.
Same thing with Hereditary. Like I could not go to sleep at all after
Hereditary will do that. Like Late Night with the Devil, I think is really fun. I don't really find it
it's
disturbing.
fun up until like the last like 5 minutes when you find
I
out
guess I
what's
don't
going
find it
on.
disturbing. I don't know.
I
I was on
found
the Fear of God about that. You can go listen to that
it
episode
wasn't
if you want to hear my
disturbing. It
thoughts.
was just like, holy crap, this guy gone fucked up. Like the devil went down to Georgia and he was looking for a sofa kill, and it was David Darmesian, and he made that deal, man. He made that deal with the devil, and he's paying for it. But yeah, I love how this movie kind of gets into that, and it really affects them, and like that ending when the last words is, "Don't worry, Daddy. I'm gonna make you famous again."
Right.
There's that whole struggle because it's that whole struggle. Like he was famous from $1, and then the other $2,
Yeah.
didn't really get him there, and he really feels like this book is gonna get him there again. And the fact that there's a demonic aspect to it, he's like, "Well, shit! Like maybe I'll be famous again."
Yeah.
And it paid he pays the consequences for that.
Hmm. I don't know. I really don't have that much to say about this movie, I
Really.
guess. Yeah. I feel bad because I wanted to have stuff to say, but you know, when I watch it, I don't really feel that much or think that much. Like there are individual sequences that I like I
Mhm.
said, all the sort of found footage sequences I think are very well done. But all the stuff in between, like the kid keeps having night terrors and he keeps having to like carry him back and wake him up and be like, it's okay, the night terrors. And I know that's a real thing that happens to people, but in the movie, it just seems like a device, I guess, to
Yeah,
crank up the scares when there are no scares.
I kind of agree with you on that one.
Because it's established that like he's always had these night terrors. They're just getting worse now. It's not like a new thing that's happening to this family.
Yeah, I guess you're right about that one. But
So, I don't know.
I really like the movie, to be
I know
honest.
you do, and I don't want to like poo-poo on it too much, and I don't hate
Well, you
it.
didn't
I
have a problem
just
doing that with Man of Steel, you son of a
Well,
bitch.
because Man of Steel sucks.
Well, fuck you,
Um,
Jackson.
I don't think this movie sucks. I just think it's very just middle of the road, mild horror. And, Scott Derrickson does some similar things in The Black Phone, but
Hmm.
I think everything in that movie works much better together just for me
Yeah,
personally. Because that movie's not as scary, but that movie has like an emotional core to it that's really strong. In this movie, I
yeah,
just don't really feel much for the character. Like I, you know, I don't want him to die, but he kind of sucks.
yeah.
So,
I agree with you there because like this is not a very likable character,
right.
really. Um, but and it didn't have that. But I do think it's an interesting examination of getting too deep into dark material like
I
that.
guess, but I
But yeah, I do
hmm,
agree with you. I think I like the black one a little bit more just because there's that emotional pull to her in
right.
there.
And that movie has a lot to do with like bullying
Mhm.
and
A lot of violence too.
violence and courage and
Mhm.
like there's like really sort of primal emotional themes going
Mhm.
on in that movie. And this movie I guess has a little bit of that. Like I said, I think part of it's about like hubris and pride and wanting to be the best or
Mhm.
whatever, like getting obsessed with being famous and making money and
Right.
it's not really a part of the movie. Like nothing about I guess, well, okay, now I'm starting to think about it in a little bit of a different way,
Well,
and I'm
also
wondering if
Black Phone was kind of unique in the fact that like it was a child abduction kind of thriller movie with
right.
supernatural tinge to it.
Mm-hmm. And this
Um,
movie is like straight up supernatural.
oh
Like
yeah.
nothing about the grabber is supernatural.
Mm.
Although I guess that's going to change in the Black Phone too, because now he's
Yeah.
Freddy Krueger or something. Um, but in
Maybe.
the first one, there's nothing supernatural. The ghosts are there to help the main
Mhm.
character figure out how to kill the grabber and escape. Um,
Yeah, that movie made me scared of black vans.
of what?
Of black vans.
Of black vans? What, you weren't scared of them before? They're always been pretty scary.
Yeah, but no, this one really solidified it. Because like that first time when it's like that baseball kid and he's like riding home from the game on his
Yeah.
bicycle, and then
And,
like the grabber's van comes up on him, and I'm like,
and then
oh
then it just like
fuck.
fades to black. Like you don't
Yeah.
even see what happens. It just fades to black and you're like, "Oh, well, I know what happened." And
Yeah,
then the
I'm like,
next time you see it,
oh,
like all
fuck.
the balloons come out the back. Yeah.
Yeah, that's like that scene in American Psycho where him and that one woman are crossing the street in the middle of the night in New York, and they don't see what actually happened, but you know what something bad is about to happen to her.
No.
Yeah, it's more what you don't see, like the
Right.
implied kind of thing that we keep talking about. But yeah, is there anything else you want to say about Sinister?
Mm, not off the top of my head. I don't know. I don't feel like we've really talked about it, but I don't know that there's that much to talk about. So,
Yeah,
yeah.
I will say I was surprised this time around that the big argument scene after you find out that um the kid gets in trouble for drawing the hanging family in school.
Yeah.
That argument like was a lot longer than I remembered.
Hmm.
Which I thought was good because it really gets into a lot of emotion. And he even says, and this is maybe just part of the manipulation of Elson, where he says is like, well, bad things happen to to good people all the time, and they
Hmm.
deserve their story to be told. I'm like,
Right.
well, no, it's like you basically like pulled your family from their house, lied to your wife about
Yeah.
living next door to a crime scene. So obviously you don't
Because
just
you're
care about
living in
that.
the crime scene.
Yeah, like you don't obviously care about that. You know what I
Right.
mean? You care about like fortune and fame
Right.
primarily, and it paid and you know when it back turned on you, like you died, you're dead. But gold killed you, man.
I guess we
Um,
should shout out James Ransone as a
yeah, he's good.
character that's only credited as deputy, but I think people now just call him Deputy so and so.
Yeah, I loved him as Eddie
Oh,
and
he's great. Yeah. And he
Chapters.
looks just like the kid that played him as a kid.
Oh yeah, the other thing about that
So,
movie is compared to the miniseries with Tim Curry, they really focus on getting adult actors that look like the kid actors.
yeah.
The only one with like I think it's Ben, the chubby kid.
Yeah, that's hard to do though, because that's part of the story of the book is that Ben grows up and he's not fat anymore and he gets in like in really good shape and he's like super hot.
Yeah, I really wanted
Um,
Patrick Wilson as Bill. He would have been so good as Bill.
I always thought Colin Hanks should have played Bill.
Ooh,
Yeah,
yeah,
I
taking
made a
out the
whole, I
kid.
think I've told y'all this on the show before, but I made a whole cast list.
Yeah, but everybody else
for-
was
Yeah.
great. Especially Bill Hader. But I love Bill Hader. He's like generally my top five favorite SNL cast members of all time. Right up there's Belushi and Kirsten
I
Wiig.
mean, he's definitely one of the all-timers.
Oh yeah, for sure. But anyways, you ready to get the favorite part and least favorite part of the movie?
Sure.
And when is your favorite part of the film?
Favorite part, um, I guess I'm gonna say Ethan Hawke just because I'm just a
Okay.
big fan. I think he's really good in this movie. I don't think it's like the best character he's ever played, but like
Yeah.
it's an above average character as far as how it's written. Like he's sort of complex because there's this whole struggle within him. It's like I really want to write this book. I really want to take care of my family. But I also really want to be rich and famous again. So,
Yeah, and then that whole thing is like, we couldn't afford our old house with the money I was making off those books,
right.
kind of thing that he was telling his daughter.
Hmm.
What about your least favorite part?
I hate Bagul.
Really?
I think he looks stupid. His name is stupid. His backstory is stupid. Like it's just the most like I don't know. I always forget that his name is Bagul, but we've
Mm.
said it a number of times on this episode, so I'm not gonna forget now. But you know, there's always like Pazuzu and Payman and Bagul, and I just like anytime there's like a demonic presence and they give it some sort of ancient name and ancient backstory, like even in The Exorcist, but they don't call much attention to
Hmm.
it there. So it's better in that movie, But stuff like even in Hereditary, which I love, I hate the whole backstory of the demon and that
Yes.
sort of
Well,
stuff.
they do things in The Exorcist that really like makes Pazuzu an ominous figure. I mean, just take the
Yeah, but
beginning
they
part.
don't go into like his backstory. Like it's the prologue of the movie where
Mm.
he finds a statue, but you really don't learn anything about the demon
Well, that's what makes
other
it
than that.
scary. That's what makes it scary.
Right. But in this movie, like you gotta Zoom call Vincent D'Onofrio a couple times to learn about this like Babylonian god or whatever. And it's just
Yeah.
so stupid. And if it didn't look like some sort of like Nintendo villain,
You know what it
maybe
looked
it
like
would
to
be
me? It
what?
looked like the mascot for like a emo band.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I didn't really
Or
like the look of it.
like a weird like crow ripoff. I don't know.
Yeah, I agree with you there, but I like the backstory. I thought that was really cool with
Okay,
the
yeah.
pictures and him like causing these tragedy. I thought that was really cool. Well, not it wasn't cool, but it was interesting. It was something kind of different.
I guess I would have preferred if they just didn't have any of that at all. Like if you never knew what was causing it, it was just like that's
Okay,
just what was
that's fair.
happening.
Yeah, because I guess like in the action, the important thing is the Zuzu, this ancient entity.
Yeah, and they don't even really what did they even say Pazuzu in the movie?
I think a few times.
I don't know. I don't
Well, I
feel
know
like it's a
Bazoo.
called that much attention to.
Yeah,
So
well, I know Bazuzu tricked Reagan by becoming this person named Captain Howdy through this Ouija.
right, and but then later in the movie they're just saying it's the devil or a
Yeah,
demon. You know, they're not calling it Pazuzu.
yeah. I think it was based off of Bazuzu. I don't know, but yeah, that would turn me like I was kind of so about Ouija boards. Watching that movie makes me not want to even fuck around with the Ouija board. Like I'm a little skeptical about demon possession. I just don't want to know. I don't do tarot cards. I don't
I mean,
do
Flanagan made a whole movie about Ouija board, so
Yeah, I don't do Ouija board. I don't do wish rolls. I'm like I said, I'm a skeptic. I just don't want to find out. I just don't want to delve in. Like I'm not religious. I'm definitely more spiritual. I do believe that there
sure.
is a higher power out there that that, that that's greater than anything. And then I believe that there's demonic things out there too. And I don't want like I like watching movies with that stuff. I just don't want to play around with like
Sure.
conjuring up that shit. 'Cause that's scary. I'm gonna go with my favorite part is just all the home movies and how they're filmed.
That would have been my other choice, yeah.
Yeah. And then my least favorite part would be I wish the police would have been more involved in the story.
Oh, so you want it to be more like a James Wan movie.
Yeah, a little bit. Not like Malignant where it's like the cops are like goofy or whatever and it's more funny, but
hmm
more like but the Seraph especially, like I wish he would have been more like a presence throughout the movie.
Yeah.
That kind of
I don't know what you would
antagonizes.
have done with that though.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. Apparently in the second one, James Ransone shows back up as Deputy So and So again.
Yeah. Oh, and he's also the grabber's brother in
Oh yeah, he is,
um
isn't he? Okay. So he's
yeah.
one of Derrickson's guys at this point.
Yeah. Yeah, he's really good in that. Um that movie's a lot more brutal than I thought it was for a movie with kids in it.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah. But anyways, let's get to rating and where would you rate this movie out of 10?
Like a six.
A 6?
Yeah, like it's just not. It's just kind of boring, and it's got enough stuff in it that I think is stupid. And I really like certain like I love the home movies. I love Ethan Hawke's performance. I love Vincent D'Onofrio's performance, even though I don't like those scenes. Um, and some of the atmospheric stuff is good, like the camera work. He's very handheld. I like that, but yeah, it's just very super average for me.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I kind of get it. Um, I would say I would give my overall rating a 8.5
Okay.
because I do think it is pretty creepy. Um, I do like how it kind of explores, like I said, getting obsessed with like horrific things
Yeah.
a little bit too much. Um, and I do like him. Like he's really good in this movie, and there is
See,
some generally fucked up stuff in this movie.
that's true. Yeah. See, I think this is just exposing kind of the differences between our tastes in horror
Mm.
movies because you get really freaked out about like demons and like spiritual horror, and that
Not
stuff doesn't,
really, not to the extent that my mom does. Like my mom,
well,
like I came home from like the new Conjuring, and my mom was like, "I don't want to talk about the movie." Drew.
yeah, but you've specifically brought that up before, like a number of times, how like the demon possession stuff kind of freaks you out a little bit more than some of the other subgenres. And I just like I enjoy some of those movies,
Mm.
but it like I love The Exorcist, but not as a horror movie so much as a drama,
Yeah, I think what
like a
freaks me
character
out.
drama.
Yeah, and like
So
I said, even though I am a skeptical, I'm skeptical about the demonic possession. The
yeah,
idea of it is freaky because I don't,
yeah.
because I like to be in control of
Well,
myself.
that's why you said you didn't want to watch Hellraiser because you don't want to like be brought into that world or whatever.
Yeah, I don't
And
want to like.
I think Hellraiser's a really fun movie. So
It just freaks me out, man. Just the idea, and
yeah, see, it
I
doesn't
don't.
freak me out at all. I don't know.
Well, I mean, and I don't believe in the traditional view of hell with you know, you know, eternal constant torment. I don't really. I
Right.
think that's kind of ridiculous if you ask me that a loving God would do that.
I agree with you. Yeah.
The idea of like you can die one day and wake up in that is fucking terrifying. That is
I
the
mean,
most,
yeah, it like the idea of it is, but I guess that's not enough for me to be. You know what subgenre of horror freaks me out more than any other one?
what?
Body horror.
Yes, that too. Cause
Like
that
body horror is like legit scary to me,
yeah,
but
and that
like demon horror, not scary at all.
well, to me that gets in the same thing where it's you're not in control of your own body.
Right.
Um, but anyways, the official horror sci-fi and beyond score for Sinister is 7.
Okay.
Yeah.
Whatever. Yeah.
Yep.
That's
I
fine.
mean, yeah. But I don't like how we're always on opposite sides.
Kind of, yeah.
Yeah. On thing. I think that's really cool.
I think it might be like an age thing.
Hmm.
And I'm just like older and more cynical about movies at this point. Because
Right.
I've had what, like 11 years to just watch a whole bunch
Mm.
more movies.
And
So
I
it's just
think
a
Eric's the
time
same way
thing.
too.
You know, you may find yourself in my position in 11 years. Who knows?
Yeah, I mean, I'm starting to get cynical about like newer movies too a little bit. It's the whole Hollywood.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
mean part of it is just, you know, the movie watching experience has changed so much.
Mhm.
Like it's hard to get excited about a movie premiering on Netflix.
Mhm.
And I live very far away from any decent movie theaters, so
Like
even
I
yeah,
want to see Guillermo del Toro's Frankenstein on the big screen,
so
and
do I.
I don't think they're gonna
I've
do anything
I
with
always
it.
go see his movies on the big screen, except for Pinocchio because it just came to Netflix.
Yeah, and then the new Knives Out's gonna be in like theaters.
Yeah, and they did the same thing with the last one of those.
Yeah.
So
Oh, also with Ethan Hawke too, because I think he's the priest in that movie.
mm, I don't think Ethan Hawke's in it.
Really? I thought he was.
Josh Brolin is a priest in it.
Let me look that up.
I don't know. I just watched the trailer the other day, and it wasn't Ethan Hawke. It was Josh Brolin, and then the other priest was Josh O'Connell
Oh, really?
from Challengers and some other stuff. Yeah,
Okay.
but it still has like everybody in the cast is great.
Oh yeah, I love
So,
those Knives Out movies. They're so good. Yeah, he's not in that movie. You're right.
yeah, no,
Yeah,
he plays a priest in what's it called? First Reformed.
oh, okay, that's probably what I was thinking of.
Yeah, which
Well,
is
and then
not like a Knives Out movie. It's very different.
yeah, when Josh Brolin with long hair and a beard looked a lot like to me Ethan Hawke with long hair and a beard.
See, when I first saw the trailer, the first couple shots you see of him, he's kind of far away,
Mm.
and so I couldn't see exactly who it was, and I thought it was Timothy Oliphant.
Ooh,
And
really?
then like it closed in on him and it was Josh Brolin.
Yeah,
And
you're talking Mickey from
it,
Scream 2.
yeah, that guy.
Yeah, I didn't like Mickey. He's probably one of my least favorite
He's
Ghostface.
not a great character, but Timothy Oliphant has gone on to give many wonderful performances in other
Yeah, he's
stuff.
just kind of there compared to like Stu, who's like the accomplice.
Well, he's kind of doing a Stu
Mm,
impression in that movie.
yeah,
But like I said, he went on and made many other projects and he's great. So
yeah. And I don't care what you gotta say about it, Jackson. Stu's alive.
I
I'm gonna,
don't know. I don't know that he's alive. So
I'm gonna die on that L until Scream 7 comes out.
I'm thinking he's gonna be more like a Billy Loomis type, where he's in somebody's
I
like,
heard whoever this Ghostface is gonna use like some sort of AI kind of thing.
oh, of course.
Yeah, which is interesting. Which is
But
interesting. That's kind of cool.
well, you kind of have to do it. It's a Scream movie, so not only do they have to comment on, more current movies,
Mhm.
they have to current on, current technology.
Yeah,
So
I'm so excited. Um, but anyway, guys, that was our Sinister review.
sort of, yeah.
Yeah, we were just kind of dicking around a little bit. But
Sorry, Drew's coworker who requested this. You expected a very serious review of the movie
oh yeah, I
Sinister,
forgot my
and you got
coworker
and you
requested this
got one
movie.
of our rambling on conversations instead. So
Yeah, my coworker requested this.
yeah.
Braden. Hey,
Hi,
Braden, how's it
Braden.
going?
Howdy.
Yeah, he loved this movie. This is his favorite horror movie of all time.
Oh well, then he's gonna hate me.
Yeah, if I don't already.
uh, you've learned to deal with it at this point, so
Yeah. Honestly, I'm so happy that we don't always agree because it would just make this.
no, it would be so boring.
Yeah. But anyway, guys, if you like this episode and you want to see more spooky and weird content, make sure you slash that subscribe button and follow us at Facebook at Horror Sci-Fi and Beyond. And don't forget to leave this episode a killer comment and give it a King Kong size thumbs up. And always remember, guys, to stay weird.